Okay. You didn't think it could get any more complicated than last year's Valentine's Day recipe, which was the beef Wellington. However, in a very different way, we've decided to continue the tradition. Obviously not going to finish on Valentine's Day night at 8:30 again because that's just not as fun.
Yeah.
But
which is why we're starting now.
We're starting now. It's on the 4th. We're going to eat this on the 10th. So it's Sunday. We're going to eat this on Saturday. And we're going to attempt to make Alvin's 150-hour chocolate cake.
Yep. So, the ingredients are pretty special.
Here, you take us through.
Okay. I'm just going to get right ahead of this. 10 bars of chocolate, 40 ounces of chocolate are going to go into this cake. We've got chocolate bars, chocolate morsels, the classics, flour, sugar, baking soda, cocoa powder, salt. We've even got powdered sugar. We've got espresso powder and cold brew, so we're going to be making this a coffee chocolate cake. We're also going to be making brown butter and cream infused, or rather coffee infused heavy cream. That's the task for today is browning the butter and mixing the beans and coffee. And then eggs. In addition to espresso brown butter, we're also going to be fat washing it in whiskey. So we'll have quite a bit of flavor in this chocolate cake. Can't wait.
And you're probably asking yourself, oh, do you guys make a lot of cakes? The answer is no.
No.
This is pretty much the first cake that we're actually making.
This is the first cake I've ever made. Yeah.
So we also had to buy some cake supplies for this recipe. And if it seemed like some of the ingredients were a little pricey, the answer would also be yes. Yes, they are.
In total, the cost of food, like food ingredients, came out to about $85. $30 of which was just chocolate. And then in addition to the equipment, the total cost for this experiment is $130. So why go out to a cake shop and buy a nice cake for $40 when you can spend just about triple that and 150 hours of your time making something that might not even be as good?
Yeah. Good thing we're not going out for dinner this year. Okay, we'll check back in with the brown butter. Okay, so we got some Ethiopian because it's just who we are. Going in here, 2 quarts of cream. You know, you're thinking to yourself, how could one consume 2 quarts of cream in a single recipe?
But you'll see how this all comes into play.
I think we're gonna find out. Yeah. Hopefully it all fits in here.
So this we're gonna let sit in the fridge for like 3 days. Over that time, the beans will hopefully infuse some of their coffeeness into the cream. Then we'll pull them out, strain it out, and get to baking.
Yeah. You'll be good.
Okay, it is my job to brown the butter, and I wanted to try something that you always see in those, like, you know, cooking videos or anything where they're doing something fast. Here we are at the beginning of the brown butter, and we're just gonna go. And now we have beautiful brown butter. It smells incredible in here. You probably can't tell. So now we just have to cool it, and we'll add it to the bourbon, and then then we'll be done. So yeah, looking forward to it. Okay, well, we browned the butter. Time to add some whiskey.
How much whiskey are you adding?
We're adding the entire bottle.
The whole bottle?
Are we?
No, I'm just.
I'm
just gaslighting you.
We looked for a whiskey with notes of honey, just because that's what Al said in his video. So the Virginia ABC clerk said to use Bulleit Rye.
That said, she also wasn't very confident. Oh, you almost licked it. Day 30, huh, Chico?
This is day 30 of no drinking, for context, and I feel like.
Can you tell how shaky he is because of it?
I feel like it would be wrong to just like end it with a casual. We'll have like a cocktail or something. I don't know.
Okay, it's Tuesday night. We're very excited because tonight we actually get to put together the batter, and then the batter we're gonna pour into sheet pans. It will rest in the fridge until Friday, whenever we'll actually cook the cake. Apparently, something about the resting that I think makes it so that it's really dense and gives it a lot of flavor. So Jacob's in class until about 8 o'clock, and we still want to get to bed on time. So I'm getting all the ingredients together and filtering out. So I'll show you. We have the butter block right there. It's actually looking pretty good. And then we're filtering out our whiskey right there. So this should become this really pretty, you know, kind of caramely looking but cloudy, buttery whiskey. And then in the butter, I think we'll add powder, and then that butter will be the butter that we use in the cake batter. So anyway, really excited, and I'll check in later. Okay, Jacob is back.
I'm back.
And he heated up the butter.
I melted the butter. I added some espresso powder. I won't lie. Okay, so it actually smells like the wine or the butter and like balsamic vinegar sauce that I make for pork tenderloins.
Except it burns your nostrils when you sniff in.
Yeah. Oh no, Zoe, you'll have to come back after this for another smell. But it was smelling extremely boozy, so we let it kind of bubble for a little while. So we're just gonna, once this cools or stops bubbling at least, we're gonna take that, throw that into all the wet ingredients, and then out the dry, add the chocolate, throw them on these sheet pans, and then we'll continue on from there.
Got all the stuff here. Bam. Be like what? Jacob, why are you feeling down?
I'm feeling down because this stupid batter is too thin, or like nowhere near as thick as Alvin and the other guys were. And we followed all the directions. So either the directions were wrong, or I don't know, because we didn't, like, there's not enough for us to have done to mess things up. So I don't know. I wanted to add more flour to the batter to make it thicken up. It's always worried that would just throw the balance off, which is fair.
So we added a little more flour.
We added a quarter cup of flour and an eighth of a cup of cocoa powder. The batter, unlike the wet spoon like it tastes, really coffee-y and really boozy, which is concerning. I don't know.
Well, hopefully better news on Friday when we cook it.
It's
if
also
not,
8:45 and I'm tired.
Yeah, we don't do well late, do we?
No.
Okay, we're going to bed. Say goodbye.
Okay, so it's been 2 days since we made the batter. Spirits are higher. It's Friday.
Yay!
It's Friday at 4:10. We're both done with work, and the oven's preheated, so we're gonna throw these bad boys in. They smell boozy and chocolatey.
Pretty boozy. I don't know.
I'm ready to be disappointed. So
I'm still nervous.
I'll be okay. But
I'm also nervous that they're gonna be too thin. So we'll see how they turn out.
Imagine like it just slides off. Okay.
Okay. So, because we're unsure of how this is gonna work out, we went ahead and cut our rings, but we're gonna taste a piece from the outside to see, like, do we continue or do we need to stop this? So, I'm going to take a bite.
I'm.
Do you want to take one at the same
No,
time?
you got it. I'm excited.
Are you
I'm excited.
Are you excited or nervous?
There's a physical
Okay.
sensation in my stomach.
So we do think they might be a little thin, but if you have 4 of those with mousse in between, I still think it will be tall enough. So
Okay, let's see it.
Okay.
Honest opinion.
It's pretty dark. I get a little coffee.
Okay.
I like this kind of. It's dense. It's moist.
Okay, here, let me.
But I can taste the booze. It might mellow out a little bit though with the Is it mousse that we're putting aside?
Yeah.
Here, you taste it.
Okay.
Here. What's your thoughts?
It's like.
I think
if we were eating this like by itself,
it would be a lot.
I would need a glass of milk. It's thick. Like.
She thick. I think we
Taste the
continue
booze.
on though.
I taste the coffee. I taste the chocolate. Yeah, I say we.
What
mean-
say you?
I say we continue. Yeah, hang on. Well, yeah.
Okay,
Let's do it.
we're gonna make it.
We're gonna make it. You having fun, Zoe?
I mean, I get to play with more chocolate than ever before. It's also really messy.
Zoe's chopping up 600 grams roughly worth of chocolate. So I think 6 chocolate bars.
Yeah, almost 6.
And then we're gonna throw this bad boy or all that into here, which is the egg, brown sugar, and cream base for our mousse. And yeah, we'll continue on. Looking forward to it.
Okay. Oh, there he is. Got him. Okay, the nerve-wracking job of lifting the cake in. This is the second layer. We'll see if he'll crack under pressure. Oh! No?
No,
Let's see. Oh.
I don't know how to fix this.
Hold on. We'll work it out.
Okay, Zoe was talking smack because I had a hard time, so now we're gonna watch her. Oh, you're going with the extra thin one?
Mm-hmm. Because I'm that much better than you.
Okay, let's see it.
Oh, shit! Crap!
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. Not so easy, is it, Zoe? So much better than me.
Why is this
Yeah.
so hard?
Yeah. Well, what's the
Look,
damn?
that's perfect.
Oh.
It's gonna be okay.
Here, move your hand. Let me see.
No.
Yeah. 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 So easy.
Why is this like the hardest thing I've ever done?
Yeah. Sorry, Zoe.
Jacob just almost had a problem putting it in the fridge.
I was saying the problem, Zoe, was almost that it was too tall.
Oh, I thought you almost dropped it. Okay, wave goodbye. Oh, the mousse is going in too. We'll put the rest of that on the outside tomorrow.
Okay, so we have let this thing set overnight, and now it's time for the grand reveal. Zoe, will you do the honors?
Yes. Let's see if we got our layers smooth or not. Hopefully this just peels. We already said it's not going to be as tall as it probably should. But
I think
this is what our layers look
it
like.
looks pretty good.
Yeah?
I mean, it's even. It's like level.
It is pretty level, isn't it?
I think you did a great job.
We did a great job.
How does that make you feel?
I feel like a champion.
Okay, so now we will begin the process of taking the last of the mousse and just covering it with this. And this time, Zoe, we're going to do the cool thing. Here it is, fully moussed up. It may not be the most even, and it might have an extremely thick layer of mousse, but I think this is kind of as good as it's gonna get. The one in the video was like completely smooth, and maybe we can add a little bit more to the top, but I think we're pretty much done, at least with the sides.
You just have the ganache.
We're just gotta melt chocolate and cream together to make a ganache, and then we'll be good. Well, at long last, we've eaten our dinner. We've had some time to digest it, and this has had time to set in the fridge. So, without further ado, we're gonna cut ourselves a cake, cut ourselves a slice, and then and eat it. I'm scared. I'm nervous.
It's like a brick, isn't
It is like a brick.
it?
So I'll be not like Alan's.
Maybe it's because it was in the fridge.
Maybe. I mean, you can see the layers. It's not quite. They're not quite clean.
The ganache is a little thick.
The ganache is a little thick. I think it was the mousse.
Mm-hmm. Our
Um,
mousse was kind of weird.
And the thickness of the cake.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Only one thing left to try it.
Well, go for it, Zoe.
Oh, wow. Okay. That's an interesting tactic. Wow.
Don't be
That might be too much.
impossible.
It's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
It's very decadent.
It's like you can taste the whiskey,
Mm-hmm.
which might be off-putting for some.
Strong coffee flavor too.
Mm-hmm. But I
And a
think
lot of chocolate.
it's good.
Yeah.
I don't
What?
think I tried the ganache.
I'd say it's not exactly what it looked like, but it's a success.
Yeah.
Woo! Waited all week.
Happy Valentine's Day.